Hey there, race fans. Today we're going to do one of my favorites. We got a beautiful piece of tri-tip right here, and we're going to make some tri-tip sandwiches. First thing I want to do is I want to make a marinade brine, and so we can tenderize this thing up a little bit more, add a little bit of flavor. So I got 24 ounces of beef broth. And so we're going to add a 1/3 cup of Pancho and Lefty's beef marinade to that. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Butcher's Phosphates TR. It's very important to use the TR because it has a tenderizer. And it's going to help tenderize it. So 2 tablespoons. Stir this up a little bit. And we're just going to pour it in this pan. Now there's not enough to completely submerge this piece of meat. That's okay. I'm going to flip it. And one thing you might do is just feel what kind of resistance you have. That way when it starts having less resistance, you know you're getting done. So this thing is going to marinate in here for 30 to 40 minutes. I'll let you know just how long here in a little bit. Right now, after I got this marinade, I'm going to go light up some Fogo and get the pit started. See you outside. All right. I've had this tri-tip marinating in the Pancho and Lefty and the Butcher's Phosphates TR for a little over 45 minutes. It's right where I want it to be. So now I'm going to season it up. First layer is going to be my SA. Second layer is going to be my burnt beef. Let's get it seasoned up. Got this thing all seasoned up, ready to put on the pit barrel. It's going to be delicious. All right, let's take a look at this, see how it's coming. Looks beautiful. We're at 104 degrees. I'm going to get it to about 115, pull it off and rest it. Stoke up this fire, that way I can get a good sear on the top. See you in a bit. All right, so to get a sear on this tri-tip, I opened up this bottom air vent all the way, threw a bunch of chunks of wood down there, that way I can get a good flame. And then I'm going to throw that tri-tip on and get a good sear. Right now it's resting. See you back. So to go on top of this sandwich, I got some serranos, some shallots, some sweet peppers, some mushrooms, and some onions. We're going to saute them in a nice butter bath. That way they'll get nice and soft. It's going to be a good topping for this sandwich. All right, this thing's good and hot. Got a flame down there. You can hear that sizzle. Going to get some good char. All right, let's get these vegetables all sauteed up. Anytime I saute some vegetables, of course, gotta have some SA. There we go. Race fans, we got this beautiful piece of meat that is ready to carve up. Let's see how it turned out. Like I suspected, perfect. Yeah, I said perfect. I want to cut some really thin slices for my sandwich, and one of the things I want to put on my sandwich is I got a mixture of half mayonnaise, half horseradish sauce. Just mix those two together. Easy little sauce you can make right there at home. I like to make my own as opposed to buy one because I like mine heavy on the horseradish side. Just stir that together. Just kind of paint your buns, which I toasted these already. Get plenty on there, or to your liking, I reckon. Then we're going to put a manly size amount of this beautiful, beautiful tri-tip. Get that piece on there with a little crust. This is perfect. Alright, so now we put some of these beautiful vegetables and whatnot on there. They're nice and warm. That's going to help melt the cheese. Look at that. Now I'm going to cut this baby in half. This is going to be a 2-hand sandwich and a 15 napkin. Get a little extra. Let's try it. So good. The meat's cooked perfectly. The serranos give it just enough heat, but not too much. Could add more if you want, or don't put them in it at all. I'm a big fan of shallots over onions, so I got a mixture of both in there. The mushrooms, it's a must try.